Hi, welcome to our first video on our exercise program. This one's going to be a really good place to start if you haven't ever done the 10-minute exercise program before. It's fairly straightforward. It's something you can do at home just with a chair and a wall and a doorway. And you might also want a water bottle. We're just going to have 4 minutes of high intensity interval training to get your heart rate up, 3 minutes of resistance training and strength for your muscles, 2 minutes of core for your stability for your stomach and back, and 1 minute of stretching and deep breathing. So if you want to pause this video, make sure you've got a chair, you know where a wall is or a doorway, and grab yourself a bottle of water and we'll get started in a second. Cheers. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you've got the chair. For the very first exercise we're going to be doing sort of marching, jogging on the spot in the chair. So sit at the front of your chair with your legs about shoulder width apart. Have your arms at about a 90-degree angle, and we're just going to start walking. I've got a timer here, so I'm going to start it. So just start doing some walking like you're marching on the spot. I'm going to do this slowly for about 30 seconds. And once we've done this is just to warm up, to get you moving. And once you've done it slowly for 30 seconds, we're going to lean forward and start doing it as fast as we can for 30 seconds. I'm going to do this for 4 minutes with intervals of 30 seconds. We've got 2 seconds to go. Go as fast as you can. Okay, so that was the first, so slow down now and just get back into the rhythm. A bit of a breath. So that was the first 30 seconds of the high intensity part. Got about another 15 seconds before we do that again. If you're finding it too hard, just slow down on both sections, or maybe just move your arms or just your legs. Go fast as you can. Lean forward. Keep going. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep going. Okay, now slow down again. You might want to move back to the front of the seat. Should be on the balls of your feet. If you're finding it too easy, then you can obviously go faster and push yourself, or you can use say water bottles in each hand for some weights, or something else in each hand for weights. So this time I'm just going to demonstrate if you're finding it too hard. We're just going to move the arms and leave the legs stationary. So go as fast as you can with your arms, fast forward and fast back. You can hear my backside's moving all over the seat. Really get those arms moving. Lean forward. Five seconds, push it out for the last 5. Cool, now slow back down. So that's 3 sets of the fast ones that we've done, and we've got 1 more, and that will be the end of the high intensity interval training. If you want to make it harder, as I said before, you could get 2 water bottles, 1 in each hand. I've only got 1 with me now, but you might want to take this bit to have a bit of a drink. Keep moving those legs, and we're going to get started again. Ready? Go! As fast as you can. This is the last one. So if you want to, you can really push it for this last one. Move those arms as fast as you can. Move those legs. Now you've got 10 seconds left. Just go for it. Just sprinting for the finish line. Okay, that's the end of the first 4 minutes. Congratulations. Okay, our next exercise is the wall squat. So find a wall, lean against it, take a few steps forward, and then bend both knees and lower down into a squat position. Go as low as you can and try and hold the squat for a whole minute. If you're finding it too hard, then don't go as low into the squat, to about a quarter squat. You can also put your hands on your hips. If you're finding it too easy, go as low as you possibly can. You should have your shins as close to vertical as possible. You don't want the knees over the toes. Okay, that's 30 seconds. You've got another 30 seconds to go. I prefer to have a stance of about shoulder width apart, with the toes slightly out at an angle and the legs and knees following that same angle as the toes. Another 15 seconds left. Keep holding it. Should be burning in your backside and your legs right now. 5 seconds left. Okay, that's the end of that. Just stand up. Okay, our next exercise is the wall or doorway push-up. Put your hands on the wall or a doorway, about doorway width apart. Take a few steps back and raise up onto your toes, and then lower yourself towards the wall by bending your arms and push back. Lean in and push back. So do as many of these wall or doorway push-ups as you can in 1 minute. If you're finding it too hard, don't lean as far in, or you can actually move your feet closer to the wall. If you're finding it too easy, step back further and lean in as far as you can. That's 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds to go. You can do this exercise anywhere there's a wall or anywhere there's a doorway. I find the doorway version much easier myself, so I don't like the idea of lowering my face towards the wall. Yeah, 3 seconds left. Okay, so that's your 1 minute of the wall push-ups. Okay, our next exercise is the stationary lunge. Take 1 step forward and a step back, and lower your rear leg until the front leg is approximately parallel to the ground. Should have your weight evenly distributed over both legs and your arms by your side. You're going to hold this for 30 seconds on each leg. If you're finding it too hard, don't go so low into the squat, just go into a quarter squat. If you're finding it too easy, go as low as you can, just keeping that rear knee off the floor. 5 seconds left in this position. Okay, swap legs and go back down into the squat. Hold this one for another 30 seconds. You should again have your shin close to vertical. You don't want your knee over your toes. If you're leaning too far forward, then stand back up again and adjust your position so that your front leg is as vertical as possible. If it's also too easy, you've got 5 seconds left. You can put your hands up in the air to make it more difficult. Okay, that's the 30 seconds. Stand up, and that's the end of the 3 minutes of resistance training. Okay, our next exercise is the chair plank. You need a chair for this or a bench. If you're going to use a chair, put it against the wall. Put your hands about shoulder width apart. Take a couple of steps back. Go up onto the balls of your feet and lean in with your arms slightly bent. You're going to hold this for a minute if you can. If you're finding it too hard, you can walk in closer to the chair. If you're finding it too easy, walk back. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Another thing you can do if you're finding it too easy is try a one-arm plank. You can also do a one-legged plank. Raise your knee up to your chest and hold those for 30 seconds on each side. We've got 15 seconds left. You should feel that working in your stomach muscles as well as your arms. 2 seconds left. Okay, that's your 1 minute. Okay, so our next core exercise is the chair side bend. So sit at the front, sit upright at the front of a chair, put your arms by your side, and lean over to one side for a count of 2 seconds. Then come back up again and lean over to the other side and hold that for 2 seconds. And do as many of these as you can in a 1 minute period. If you're finding it too hard, just inch to the side, don't go so far down. You can also move your legs further apart, which increases your stability. That's 30 seconds. If you're finding it too easy, you can lean as far as you can, or you can put the other arm up. "15 seconds left. "3 seconds. Okay, that's the end. Okay, now we're into the last section, the stretching and deep breathing. So sit again at the edge of the chair, put your hands in between your legs, and lean forward, bending from the waist, putting your chin to your chest, and letting your upper body drag you down towards the ground. Hold this for 30 seconds. It's 15 seconds. 5 seconds left. Okay, that's 30 seconds, come back up. Okay, so our last stretch is the chair spinal twist. So fold your arms in front of you, hold them out straight, and twist to one side, twisting at the waist, keeping your upper body straight. I'm going to hold this for 15 seconds and then change to the other side. Okay, that's 15 seconds. Turn the other way. Hold this side for 15 seconds. Okay, that's the end. Well, congratulations on completing your 10-minute workout. Hope you enjoyed it and you're feeling energized, and you can look forward to doing it again tomorrow. Cheers.